Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another trade recap. Today, Tuesday, September 16th. Um, I just took a trade this morning with my team after 9:30, pretty much. I am trying to myself. I'm trying not to make any entries prior or before 9:30. This past few weeks, I've been very unlucky and having, even though we formed really good setups, they most of the times right now they're not playing out, and yeah, it really sucks. But right now I'm going to show you here, just took one shot, one trade today on my Discord live. If you are interested, you can go ahead and check the link in the description on my website, teamprofitsenglish.com, and you'll see pretty much that I trade live with my students. I offer a lifetime mentorship for a one-time payment. So this right here basically was my entry. And overall, I just wanted to get a 1 to 2 risk to reward. As I saw right here, this momentum coming in quickly to my target, I decided to actually look for a different target, not just this Asian low, but much lower. Why? Well, let me just show you first right here. Let's go back before 9:30. What was my bias for the day? So yeah, pretty much let's go to the daily. Well, this is how the daily is looking. Yep, probably we're gonna be pulling back. But anyways, why is going back up? Oh, there we go. So if you see here, when I go lower time frame, I'm gonna pull up here this indicator so you can just simply see London session, Asian session, right? So New York session about to open right here. Notice that we trended up. We pretty much up, trend up all night during Asian session, London session, just completely, right? Since this day right here, we pushed up all night. So New York session, let me bring it up here. Well, this is the actual move. But New York session was already open 8 a.m. right here, right? So New York session open, and I was seeing a failure. Price was actually failing to go above this 1 hour bearish fair value gap. I don't know if you can see it there. We actually tapped into it right into the opening. New York session was opening. This was actually 9:05 a.m. when we tapped into that 1 hour FVG. So I was like, I want to see how that is going to react, because to be honest, seeing the price being so overbought since the day before, remember this move from yesterday, London session, we had a nice accumulation, manipulation, and then it started distributing. New York session open right about here. So this, notice that we did not stop. We didn't stop since London yesterday. It has just been a very strong push, right? Already so far. Now FOMC tomorrow. We had news today, but they were not that strong. So, anyways, I wanted to see. To be honest, I had this 4 hour bullish fair value gap that I was watching. Of course, we just closed below now, but in the morning, was this price was not right here. So I was hoping to see this bullish for our fair value gap to hold price and go long, right? I actually had that in as my bias at first, right? So bringing the market back here. Notice what happened. So New York session opens. I'm waiting for 9:30. All right. As soon, let's go lower here. As soon as 9:30 right there, price start displacing lower, going much lower, right? I went to the 1 minute, and I'm just looking for a change in the state of delivery. If price really wants to go up after this manipulation, I need to see a quick bounce off right here, right? So I need to see price closing above this high. Notice that we sweep here this low, but that low did not tap the 4 hour fair value gap. So I just waited. Price went a lot deeper. Swept this one more time. So now at this point, this is my change in the state. If I want to buy, I need to see a big momentum candle right now. Right, it has to happen right now in the next couple seconds. I'm on the 1 minute time frame. It needs to happen in the next couple seconds. If it doesn't happen, then probably there's nothing going on. Nothing is going to happen there, right? I do have probably here, I'm seeing, relative equal highs, right? But so far, what is it that I'm seeing on the 1 hour? We're still respecting this 1 hour. We respected it. We tapped it immediately, or actually going lower. So in this recent drop, that was the first, this right here, it was the first bearish fair value gap created after 9:30. I used that one. As soon as that fair value gap got created, next candle came back right there, tap it. I entered on the next candle. When the next candle was starting to form, I was entering somewhere in this area because I was already seeing some respect in here. I was like, okay, it worth a shot. It's okay. If the price decides after I'm in this sale, price decides to actually push up and closes above, bro, that's what that was my main bias. That was actually what I was looking for in the morning. So if this happens, bro, I don't care if I get stopped out on this sale, I will just now be looking to enter on long positions, right? So, anyways, because I saw that bearish fair value gap at 9:30, I started to understand, right? I also apply some logic right here because as you can see, I'm not using my indicator at this point. I did not use, or I did not get any signal at all today from using the Sky Pro indicator. Did not detect any of that. So this type of execution today was based on the fair value gap, right? So I entered on the rejection of that fair value gap. Okay, hope it makes sense. So, anyways, I was using again my logic. We've been so bullish, right? Since the day before, since London, we skyrocket. We haven't even pulled back yet. We haven't even had a valid correction, a rebalance. The price has not rebalanced at all. Since here, you see, we're so extended. So I'm kind of like, well, probably I like the rejection. That 1 hour was definitely the trigger. That 1 hour imbalance was the one convincing me, and I used that one, especially that one, convincing me to go short in this sell. After this second 1 minute, of course, fair value gap. But this one was the strongest right here. You can actually see in these candles, you see that fair value gap in the middle. You see how this candle just barely pierced into it and it started dropping. Look at how this 1 hour candle is looking, right? The 9 a.m. candle, look at how it's looking already, right? We're respecting this 1 hour fair value gap. So I'm taking the shot. I did enter. I was just going for a 1 to 2 risk to reward. This was literally just 47 pips, just targeting at this point, just Asian lows. That was all. So price from there, you see that as the price is going down, it's respecting and creating more bearish fair value gaps, right? Respected this one, created a new one, which I think it also respected. You see, respect, and then boom, topping. So when the price, it was actually this move, I decided to stretch it out, which I'm still holding towards these lows also. And probably towards 50% again, because the context here is that we're very overbought. After this impulse, we haven't actually really have a correction, right? So I know markets are going to be correcting, but when is that going to happen? I don't know if it's going to happen today. Probably we could be choppy today and then drop tomorrow with FOMC right? It's also possible. But anyways, that was it. That was the trade of the day. Only one shot, one opportunity got presented in here and entered. Entered based on a fair value gap. I did not enter like a spotting manipulation, you know, the normal setups that I follow. So hope it makes sense. Let me know what you think. It was pretty much it for me today. The day ended up pretty early, so waiting now for tomorrow. I probably won't be trading tomorrow morning. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. It's just that I hate FOMC days because these news are coming out in the afternoon. That means the morning session they get very nasty. So I will try to hold myself from not making any stupid decision, you know, on executing. So I will be very, very patient and only look for A plus setups. So, anyways, thank you for watching, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.